Yo, what up? This your homie Ace Hood, and you're watching the Drama Queen on Miss Drama TV. Keep it locked.
People said I wouldn't make it, that I never get to the top.
I remember that.
There was nothing they could say that would make me stand.
It's your one and only Drama Queen, of course. We got an exclusive interview right now with Ace Hood. Right?
Believe that.
Believe that. And you have a lot going on. First of all, let's talk about this upcoming album. I mean, the name speaks for itself, right?
Right. The name of this album is Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Of course.
It's definitely one of my best albums yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean? All my other albums were good albums, but this is one that's more personal to me. You know, reason being, this is actually an album that you will be able to put in and be able to say, you know what, I've been there at a point in time in my life and what you've been through, you know, and Hustle Hard is just, you know, one asset and it's just one piece of the puzzle, but it's a lot more music, you know. It's just my lifespan and what I've been through, you know what I mean? So it'll be more personal to the fans.
And would you say this is the best representation of Ace Hood thus far?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
I feel like the fans know me more personally, you know what I mean? Get a taste of, you know, what I've been through, you know, as far as like relationships wise, or you know, whether it's, you know, in the streets or just hustling or whatever the case may be, or just my come up and my grind and what it took for me to get to where I'm in today.
Now, I definitely want to get into the journey of Ace Hood, but let's delve into the expectation of this, because we don't necessarily have a date. I haven't really heard an official date, but I'm thinking maybe this year. I'm hoping that it's this year, third, fourth quarter. Or any ideas presented as yet?
I mean, we haven't set the date, but definitely later on this year.
Okay.
It could be a late August. It could be, you know, but no official date on it.
Okay. Now, I'm also hearing that there is a mixtape somewhat coming up, right? Around Easter time or something? Body Bag? Is that the name of it?
Body Bag is the name of my new mixtape. Dropping Easter weekend. It's
now that's kind of a little bit scary. I'm thinking Easter egg chicks, bunnies, and you dropping a body bag. So what's going on?
You know, it's a figure of speech. You know, meaning that you know, any beat or any instrumental or record that I tend to do, you know, people are always like, yo, Ace, you killing them, you going hard on them or whatnot. So it's just letting people know that, you know, on seal, you know, anything that I touch, I'm going to kill it and I'm going to murder it, and you going to call the police because I'm going in on it.
And the relation to the date, why Easter weekend?
I mean, I don't know. It's really nothing special. I guess because it's just, you know, a big weekend. And you know, since the tape is big, I was like, you know, why not present it to them then?
Now, you know, talking a little bit about the single that's out. I mean, already people have been jumping on it. I think in my inbox I have about like 20 different remixes to the song. Talk a little bit about just all the responses that you've received on this single, and kind of, you know, what do you think right now in regards to, okay, this song has been going hard, I have Wayne on it, I got Payne on it, I got all these different artists that have embraced this song. Is there any thoughts of a follow-up at this point? Because it's so large, it's like overtaking you in some ways. How do you come back after that one?
I mean, you create another one of that caliber. You know what I mean? In which, you know, we're in the music business, I'm an artist, so you know, that's my job.
That's your challenge.
Yeah, that's my challenge. So I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, I'm in competition with myself. So any record that I create, I try to outdo, you know, that record, you know, that I've created. But I actually have to follow up, and it's just as crazy.
Okay, so what is it?
The title of it is entitled "Go and Get It."
Go and get it.
Go and get it. You know, you have Hustle Hard, you have Go and Get It. So you can put the two together.
And then the last one, I'm here, I've arrived, this is it.
No.
I mean, I'm trying to transition with you.
It's just another, you know, another street anthem, something crazy though. You know, I'm gonna drop like a few of them though. I got some for the women as well. But Go and Get It, just that follow up after Hustle Hard. It's just, you know, another one of them street anthems.
Will we see some special features on it? Or is this going to be all strictly... No, on this record. I know the album is going to have crazy features, but I'm saying on this particular follow-up.
No, not at all.
Okay, so all you, but I'm sure it's going to be remixed about 3,000 times,
yeah,
though, right?
It will.
Okay, I can guarantee that. Now, let's get into this journey of Ace Hood, because I feel that, you know, you have come from, like you said, in your own way, from the bottom up. Like, there has been a definite feeling of blood, sweat, and tears involved in your life as an artist, if I can say. Talk about just your thoughts on the fickleness of the industry, and at you know, maybe last year, a couple years ago, there were kind of a little tougher on you, if you can recollect with me. You know, how did you deal with that and still be able to get where you are today without having those hard feelings, or do you have hard feelings towards that media, even your peers at some point were kind of taking little jabs at you?
I mean, I don't know, man. My whole philosophy in life, man, is never make excuses in life. You know what I mean? Whatever you do, you know, you never make excuses. And if you feel like you're giving 110% at whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? It's nobody to blame but you. I always felt like coming into the game, I came up a certain way. You know what I mean? But I was always willing to, and I still am willing to gain anybody's respect. You know, because I feel like this music, I'm very extremely well at what I do. You know what I mean? But I just really kept myself around positive people, man. You know, I never.
Did you listen to any of the comments, or did you even engage in any of that?
See, that's the thing. See, me, like, I always like separated myself from that. Like, I never read comments. I never endured anything negative. Even though I would always hear it, I brush it off. I can see something negative, but laugh it off. You know what I mean? Because I know one day that, you know,
they're going to be the same people putting their hand out to you.
Even when I was in a time in which I wasn't where I am today, you know what I mean, I still felt like it's going to be that time is going to come around, in which it has. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I remain around positive people to keep me motivated, and I stay within my music, you know. And my mom, she's a Christian woman, so she gives me a lot of positive feedback, so I just stay focused on the things that's really important. You know?
So even, and this is kind of my more, you know, silly way of saying it, but at a certain point, I mean, you can kind of stunt on these people a little bit. Is there that interest in perhaps kind of saying, okay, you see me now? I mean, any of that coming back, or are you kind of still trying to be very humble with it? Because you see, you present yourself as a very humble man. Right. So
I mean, it's best. It's really both. You know, it's really both. Definitely. The humbleness is always going to remain, you know what I mean? Because anywhere you want to get in life, you have to be humble. But it's always that thought in my head, like, you know, I do it the right way, you know, not to the point where it's like it's too much of it. But I still feel in my head like, yeah, I got him. Like, I'm going to show you, you know what I mean? And just keep doing me, man. And I feel like my way of stunting on them is continue making these top 10 records. Continue making good music, making, you know, selling out tours, doing whatever I do. Just keep doing more of what I'm doing. And the people that learn to respect it and be like, you know what? He got me.
The pain and the tears are the things I've been through while I'm standing here.